Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to start a two-part series for you guys, showing you guys how I keep track of my video game collection. Now this first part, I'm going to show you guys how I keep track of my collection when I'm on the go, basically using my iPhone 5S with a specific app that I use. There's a few drawbacks and stuff with the app, but I'm going to go through the app completely with you guys and show you guys the app that I use. And I do apologize in advance if the app that I use is not for Android or if it's not on Android or whatever. Because I don't know. I don't have an Android phone to test that out, so I do apologize. But like I said, I'm using an iPhone 5S, so I know for sure it's on iPhone, and it is completely free, so keep that in mind. That's a good thing. And then the second part I'm going to show you guys is using my computer. You can see right here behind me. Using like a Word document. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started though. And just to let you guys know, I am recording this all in one day, so if I'm wearing the same shirt in the second part, that is why. So yeah, let's get started and I'll show you guys the app that I use on my phone. Alright everyone, so jumping into the actual app that I use on my iPhone 5S to keep track of my collection when I'm out game hunting is I use Game Vault. Now like I said, I don't know if this is on Android or not. If you do search for it and you do find it on Android, please let me know. That way if people have questions I can hopefully help them out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Open up the app here. Here you can kind of see the app. It's got this orange look to it. I think it actually looks really good. They recently updated this app back in February, and it's a lot better than what it was before. I've had this app for 1 or 2 years, and they hardly ever update it, but when they do, it's a big and a really good update. So let's kind of go over the app itself here. First off, you can see here at the top, these little lines here. When you tap it, it also lets you view your library in like a list form. Tap it again and it goes back to the other way. I don't know what you would call this, but basically you see the box art. The other way you actually see a list as well as who it was by and the release date, things like that. This side you can see this arrow here pointing down. Tap on it, it lets you view your collection by platform, name, or release date. Obviously mine is by platform. And then here we have library, wish list, and pre-order. All three kind of self-explanatory. Library, what you already have in your collection. Wish list, games you're wanting and looking out for, as well as pre-order, which obviously I don't have anything in there. And then under each one it does have a search, so you can search your actual library and you can search your wish list separately. I'm pretty sure you could search pre-orders too, but I don't have anything in there, so it doesn't let me. And then at the bottom of the app, hopefully you guys can kind of see that. If I can get this closer. Here it says collection, which is actually what we're already in. Library and collection, whichever one you want to call it. The next one, it says categories. When you tap on it, it brings you to this screen. You can look at your collection based on the platform, franchise, developer, publisher, genre, so on and so forth. You can also search. As you can see, I was searching for Super Mario All-Stars. You can search for all types of games. You can search for physical, digital. You can also search for iOS games and things like that. I'm sure you can search for Android games. If you have any type of digital game, most of them might be on here. I know if they're like from PSN or Xbox Live, they are. But if they're for like a phone or iPad or whatever, they might or might not be on here. I'm not 100% sure. But I do know as far as actual video games, whether it's a physical or digital copy, it should be on here no matter what. There might be a few that aren't just because, but that's self-explanatory. And then you also have settings. Nothing too important. One thing I do want to mention is regions. You can have it set to show the flag whenever you're searching, or not show the flag of your states. Not states, but regions or whatever. Like if I had Japan checked here, it would show the flags for both of those. Obviously, I only have it set to show the United States releases. I don't have it set to show the other ones because I don't collect for the other regions. So, yeah. So there's that. So now let's go back to collection here. You guys can kind of see my collection. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, 3DS, NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii U. I actually do not own a Wii U system yet, but I do have that one Luigi game. PSP, PS1, PS2, PS3, and Game Gear. One Dreamcast game, which I just got, as well as my 360 collection. So, yeah. And then obviously my wish list. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I do have a few in here. And I know some of these are actually somewhat hard to come by or still kind of expensive. But, yeah. I mean, I have them on there. If we go under categories here, you know, obviously it lets you look at your collection, like I said, on different forms. If you go to platforms, though, one thing with platforms, the numbers that it has added up here, this is adding your collection and your wish list together. So as you can see, PlayStation 3, I have 69. I actually only have 49 PlayStation 3 games. The rest of them are added for my wish list. So that does add them together. Same with all of these, it does that. For example, Wii U, I only have one Wii U game in my library, but I have 5 in my wish list. So like I said, it does add them together. I don't really like that it does that, but I mean, as long as I know what's in my collection, it really doesn't bother me that much. So it does have an order here by the most to the least, obviously, including your wish list. So do keep that in mind. You can search by franchise, as you can see: Mario, Kirby, Zelda, Lego, Super Mario, Donkey Kong, so on and so forth. There's a ton of these, and some of them are just, you know, has its own title, like RC Pro-Am here. I thought that was really weird, but yeah. So you kind of get the idea of that. At the bottom of categories, you can see it does somewhat show your games. I have 283 games, and then 90 on my wanted list or my wish list. 0 borrowed, obviously. I don't really keep track of that part, but yeah. So there's that. Now let's move on to search. Now, as you guys can see here, I was searching for Super Mario All-Stars. Now, the problem with this is I was searching for the new Wii version, or the newer Wii version that was released, and they don't actually show it on here. So in order to actually find it, you need to go to the original game, like from the Super Nintendo, obviously, and then it will pop up. And when you go to add it to your collection, hit library, you can see it has the Super Nintendo version and then the Wii version, and then you can just obviously, let me go back to that, tap the one you're actually looking for. So let's say there's a game on here and it doesn't have information about the game. If you're looking for a game and they don't actually have it, click library. Say for example, if it didn't have the game in the system or in the app, I guess, or whatever, through Giant Bomb, which is who, you know, releases the information. If it didn't have that, you would simply hit this add button here at the bottom, and then it would give you different options here, things like that. You can title it, release date, region, United States, and then obviously the ratings, all the different ratings. And then once you have that information in, all you have to do is click save there at the top, and then it will appear in here just like this. So there is that as well. So another thing I want to quickly mention is when you have the games listed in order by name, some of them are off. They're not in actual order. Army Men, and then it goes to Infected, Matt Hoffman, Mortal Kombat, and then it goes to 1080, and then the A's, as you can see. I'm not sure why it does it with those 4. I know there's a few select games that used to do it in the past, and then they updated it, and those games don't, but there's still these ones left. Unfortunately, it does do that, but I mean, I don't keep mine in order by name of the game anyways. I keep mine in order by platform. Makes it easier for me to find them, so that is one little drawback. It's not a huge deal in my eyes, but if you're really picky, it might be. Also, when you click on a game, obviously you can see here, you can go back to the game details, ratings, now playing if you're playing the game now, or if you've completed the game, or if it's borrowed or whatever, you can keep track of that as well. So yeah guys, so that's pretty much it. I know this video was somewhat quick, so if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this app and any apps that you use. And thanks for watching.